Morning everyone, welcome to my channel. It's a beautiful spring morning here at Vauxhall Forest, which is about 20 minutes from where I live in Nottingham. My name's Alasdair and I'm a commercial video producer. I've been meaning to start a YouTube channel for ages and ages now. Seeing as I make videos for clients day in, day out, whether they're filmed, animated, it seems pretty crazy that I don't make videos for myself. It's something that I've always shied away from. I think it's mainly talking to camera, but I feel like now I've finally got subject matter that I want to talk about on camera and make videos about. And that's in the form of converting this 2016 plate Vauxhall Vivaro into a camper. It will be something that we use for weekend trips, for week-long trips, and as it progresses and we do more to it, we're envisaging traveling for at least a couple of months at a time and exploring different places that we've not been in the UK, and when we can, hopefully Europe. But at the moment I'd just be content with even just driving an hour north of Nottingham to the Peak District and staying there for a night, because it's been a long time since we've been away, and we are people that do like to travel and see new places, so it's been a long time since we've been anywhere and stayed anywhere new. But hopefully having this camper done will give us a real flexible method of going to see new places and having somewhere to stay and enough space for me, Maddy and Oscar, our spaniel, to have enough comfortable room to stay inside. So when choosing the van, I needed to pick up something that was not only large enough to make a decent sized camper, but also practical enough to use on a day-to-day basis as my daily car, and not so big that it's going to restrict me when I'm meeting clients and heading on location to film. So that's why I settled on this Vivaro, and I was really lucky because I managed to find this one fairly locally to me. He'd taken such good care of it. He'd done a few extra things like fitted some extra electricals in the back and also put on a roof rack, which I envisage being really handy when we're using it for trips, because we have kayaks and paddle boards which, we'll be able to tie to the top and strap to the top. So I've had the van for about a month now, and so far I've just been planning, coming up with different ideas for how we want to arrange things in the back. But one job that I really wanted to get done straight away was to have a window put in the side just here. And that's a job that I just didn't feel comfortable doing myself. I managed to get in touch with a startup camper conversion company, fairly local to me here in the Midlands in the UK, called the Happy Van Conversion. And Sarah was so helpful, and it was a really great day actually, because she was cool with me filming as she was doing the work, and she's got a really cool space at a farm on the outskirts of Derby. She did an amazing job fitting the window and used a really high quality window. I think fitting the window was one of those things that I wanted to get done as soon as possible, because it sort of holds up a lot of the other stages, such as insulation and putting the wooden boarding inside, which is something we intend on doing. And it's one of those things that if I don't get it done now, it'll be the kind of thing that undoes a lot of work we're doing later on. Also, it sort of immediately transforms the look of the camper from the outside, from being just a simple tradesman van to starting to look a bit like a camper van. We've just got to make sure that we get these sort of first parts correct before we do anything more. It's all a learning curve. I'm not a trade. I've got some practical experience. I've got a fairly practical dad who can help us out. But like I said, I'm a sort of techie person. I do commercial video production for clients, and it's going to be very much learning on the job and probably a bit of trial and error. And I'm not expecting to get it all right and nail it first time. But fortunately, there is so much good resource on the internet, and some really good guides of how to do things, and I think it's just a case of trial and error and seeing how it goes. So I thought I'd just show you in the back briefly. Like obviously it's not the biggest van in the world, but with it being the long wheelbase version, it gives that a little bit more length. I think when converting it into a camper where space is of such a premium, I think it will make quite a difference, which is why I held out until I found a really good example of a long wheelbase version. So overall I'm super pleased with the van, really looking forward to working on it, getting my hands dirty, learning how to use tools, and overall turn it into a space that we can enjoy and use over the next few years to go and visit some amazing places. So I wanted to create this YouTube channel to sort of document the process of us converting this van. There'll be hopefully pretty regular uploads in terms of conversion videos. The next step after this video will be taking this bulkhead out and then fitting the insulation and then putting the ply lining back on. So that's probably going to be my next video, but I'm a keen runner and I'm a keen cyclist, and I kind of want to take the YouTube channel in that direction as well. So it'd be great if you could follow along over the next few months as I output these videos. Like I said, there'll be other hiking, running and possibly some cycling content as well. So I hope you enjoyed this first video and expect to see plenty more over the next few months.